Both of them see me to the exit. So both of you, Asya, you knew this was coming for a while? Rena, Lev nods. Asya, then if you knew this was inevitable, why did you try to keep Ira alive anyway? Lev, Rena, wouldn't you? Asya, yes, I would. So that's how you are. A winding path that endlessly erases its own curves. That's how I chose to understand you. But I was wrong. Of course, it's an offensively simplistic way of thinking. I believed you were indiscriminately filing down each little imperfection. That very little bump was a slight of full proportion. Can you imagine? I should have known you better than that. I really believe that my free will was an affront to you, as if my actions were worthy of your acknowledgement. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I thought so little of you. How have I not realized it before? At the end of the day, everyone's existence is full of little insults. We're an ungrateful species. No matter how good we have it, we'll always be thinking of what ifs. So would you really go out of your way to punish every person on the planet? Smite every conscious life form in the universe? Please. All of these violations are no different from the meaningless barrage of insults I hurl at myself. It's all white noise. It's all just pinpricks. For something to rouse you, it would need to be truly unforgivable. An action, a being that's rotten to its very core. The research center. The place whose entire existence is a sin. The place that contaminates everything around it like a plague. The town, the people, the reality around. Everything is infected, everything's impure. Really, you have no choice but to erase it. The city's not a pinprick, it's an open wound. Thank goodness it's healing. Thank goodness, thank goodness. Ah, sorry. Looks like I still wish you'd wait a little longer. I still hope that you let this gash fester some more. It's a horrible thing to say, but please just wait out just a bit. My words can't reach you yet, you see. They're close, but they're still falling short of piercing through the atmosphere. However, my signal has gotten very strong. I feel that from now on it will accumulate strength on its own, so please let me look at you for a little while. Let me gather a little more love in my heart. I don't need much, just enough for my signal to go through. I know it's a preposterous request, especially after everything I've done. You have your full right to decline, but I promise this is the last thing I will ever ask of you. Please listen to my message. Episode 2, End. Episode 3, Asya. I can subscribe, people. Today's a good day. Isn't that a silly sentence? You hear it all the time, but no one seems to realize how dumb it sounds. I guess it's one of those common tautologies like close proximity or end result. It's not that I am irritated by it, I actually find it rather sweet. But even so, you should remember that each day is inherently good. Even if you feel a bit under the weather, it's a good day. Even if you miss somebody really badly, it's a good day. Even if everything around you is changing in a way you fail to understand, it's a good day. The fleeting feelings of a human can't change the day's intrinsic qualities, can they? Still, I think I'm justified in saying that today because I'm drawing a comparison, you see. Today is good, obviously there's no other way to define it. But tomorrow will be even better. Tomorrow from 10:30 to 11 the sun will rise. Tomorrow at 10:30 the polar night will finally come to an end. Tomorrow at 10:30 I will be where I need to be. I can't wait. I can't wait. Classmate A, your friend's not here today. Who? Classmate A, who do you think? Saya? Classmate A, you're a pit bull then? Classmate B, ha ha ha. Classmate C, hey, that's spot on. Bright electric light above my head stops blinding me. My eyes don't hurt or water. It's a white, pure artificial white, but there's no power in it. No substance to speak of. Nothing to affect me with. It is as good as non-existent. Classmate A, yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shubina? Why's that? Saya. Classmate B, dude, look at her. Be real. Classmate C, haha, bro. Come on, don't say that. Classmate B, but you want to be her boyfriend? Hey, Shubina, want to go out with Igor? There's nothing I can be affected with. The light? No, I'm not looking at the light. There is no light to look at. The tundra outside stretches for all eternity. But it's not like a sphere, it's like a corridor. An eternity with clearly defined margins. Funny how that's possible at all. You're just so full of contradictions. It's very cute. Classmate A, you know what's good? It would be pretty selfish of you to stop doing your homework altogether, yeah? We could all rely on you, you know? Classmate B, yeah, you're the best. Classmate C, you're so smart. Classmate D, what would we do without you? Haha. Classmate A, hear that? People need you, Shubina. We'll forgive you this time, just don't get used to it. Classmate B, tundra is the endless corridor. The city stretches its dimensions to their limit. This means the ceiling is only as low as the city allows it to be. The sky is only as tall as the city's tallest point. It's as if everything was set up for me from the start. Unlikely, but it's nice to think about it that way. A bird flies past the window again and again, and I used to count, but now I've stopped. I close my eyes and feel the hard wood of the chair beneath me. Asya. Asya is my name. It only took 2 days. It's been 2 days since I visited Marina's apartment. The time flew by so fast, yet each hour felt like a year. I don't know how it works. A lot of the things I've been pushing to the farthest corners of my mind have become harder to deny. Not that I have a reason to deny them. There's nothing bad about people casting shadows at irregular angles, or sounds and voices coming from the wrong direction, or branches moving the exact same way in sync, or memories replaying themselves indifferently each time, or me doing things I've already done but never noticing in the moment. Only after. It's alright. Everything is falling into place. Schoolyard looks okay. Still cold, still loud, with kids still shooting snowballs from the hill. Though I'm not sure what they're throwing them at. Light is slightly off. It's a little too blue. Was it always this blue? It's a beautiful color. Marina and Vadim are just around the corner. They're both smoking. Marina, Vadim, you. Marina, Asya, Marina. Vadim, he doesn't talk. Asya, I see. Marina, Asya, how's your family? Vadim, what a pitiful face. I unbutton my coat and pull a small bottle out of my apron. Saya, here. Vadim, huh? Saya, mom refused to take it. Vadim, enforce her. Saya, I can't. Vadim, what about you? Saya, I don't want them. Vadim takes the medicine from my hand. He dry swallows 2 pills right away. Vadim, Marina? Hey. Taps her shoulder. He looks at him dazed. Vadim, see this? Okay. He takes a cigarette out of her mouth and passes it to me. Saya, I don't smoke. Vadim, just hold it. He tries to open Marina's mouth a bit wider to slip the pill in. For a moment, it seems like she won't resist. Vadim, say ah. She shakes her head and slaps Vadim's hand away. He smiles faintly. Vadim, eyes sting. I give the cigarette back to him. Saya, I'm sorry. Marina? Vadim? I hug her and she hugs me back. Her hand reaches up and pats my hair. There's nothing to that gesture. It's like she moves on autopilot. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it seems like everybody's just getting fucked up. I still don't know what this is. The first time I saw it, I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at all. The television is still on. I hear its quiet murmur from the living room. It was on in the morning too. It was on yesterday. When was the last time it was off? I stand still by the glazed door. The matted glass makes it impossible to make anything out. Oh. All I can see is the bright glow of the TV framing my father's window. I don't want to open the door. I'm not going to open it. But it's already half ajar. Mom isn't anywhere else in the flat. She must be in there. Yesterday she kept asking me where Dad was again and again. I didn't tell her. But her sheets were all over the floor when I came back. As if she crawled out of bed then made her way towards the noise. Towards the living room. Saya, Mom? Saya, Mom! Saya, Mom? Mom? Saya? I should come in. I should come in and talk to her. And to them. My hand reaches towards the handle. TV. What's that program? I don't think I recognize the sound of it. It seems familiar, like a regular news broadcast, but I can't understand a single word. I slam. I close the door. I still hear it faintly. It's okay. My breath is a little uneven. Why? It's okay. Sunrise is tomorrow, right? Right? Messiah, tomorrow's the best day of my life. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. My eyes snap open. What's the hour? I turn on the lamp. Okay. I wound up my alarm clock. I wound up my alarm clock before bed, but that turned out to be unnecessary. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep. My heart wouldn't stop beating out of my chest and my head buzzed like crazy. What a mess. It was like that the night before the school trip, too. It's really inconvenient. Oh well, I feel much calmer now. I wonder why. Day X, after all. Maybe it's a kind of acceptance? Yeah, I suppose. Whatever happens, happens. It's a dim winter morning. I sit in the kitchen waiting for the tea to brew. I've already ripped the top sheet off the calendar. December 28th, just 3 days before New Year's. 3 days. I totally forgot to get a present for my parents. There's been so much stuff going on, it really slipped my mind. Bleh, I'm making excuses. Not that it matters now, but, I stand up. Suddenly I feel inclined to do something I really shouldn't. I know it's bad, but if I don't check for it now, then it'll be very sad, I think. I grab a stool and drag it out to the big wardrobe in the hallway. I found the spot by accident while looking for a couple years ago. Up on the highest shelves behind the shoeboxes is where they hide my birthday presents. The ones for New Year's, I assume. I've never checked this place after discovering it. Even though I was really curious sometimes, I didn't want to ruin the surprise. This time, I see it. Colorful wrapper. For a second I hesitate. This is it. This is my New Year's gift. It feels so wrong looking at it early, but my hand reaches out and grabs the package. I giddily climb down from the stool to my room. I don't want to tear the wrapping paper, so it takes a few minutes to open. Whatever it is inside feels soft. No, not really. Is it? Oh, I see. It's both hard and soft. 2 whole presents. Wow. First is a hardcover journal. A peek inside. Whoa. The paper's so good quality. It even has a little introduction page for me to write my name on. Man, I really feel like writing something now. This is so cool. First page. One right after the introduction. Missing. I didn't notice it at first, but upon a closer look, it definitely seemed like someone tore it out. But why? The other part of the present. I hold a pair of mittens in my hands. They're a soft cream color with a neat red pattern on the cuff. Put them on. They're really warm. I pat my face with them. Hee. I stare down at the presents I've opened too early. I should write something in the journal. But I don't. I don't have the time. I can't come up with a poem this quickly, and it takes me a while to draw anything good. Not that I'm all that good at drawing in the first place. What do I do? What do I do? I need to finish my tea. I need to go soon. Damn it, anything. Anything will do. I can't leave the journal blank. Mom wanted me to write in it. She wanted me to have it. She bought it. She wrapped it in a pretty paper. She hoped I liked it. I like it. I really, really like it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna write in it for as long as I can. I'm gonna write about how much I like it. And I'll write about how cool the hardcover is and how smooth the paper feels. I'll write about how soft and pretty the mittens are. I thought she gave up knitting a long time ago. Well, maybe I just didn't notice, didn't care to ask. That's probably the case. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never talked to you as much as I should have. Have we ever talked? We have, right? I'm not sure. I'll apologize to you again and again. I'll write 2 pages of apologies, and I'll write about how grateful I am. I'll thank you many times. There has to be at least as many thank yous as there are sorries. I still need to write more. That's okay, I've got more to say. I'll write how much I love you too. That's gonna be a lot. It's gotta be. I'll list everything that I love about you. It'll be a little difficult at first, as embarrassing as that it is to admit, but I'll try. I'll really try. I love your cooking. Well, to be perfectly honest, I never liked the meals too much, but watching you cook always felt so nice. And I love when you talk about something with a smile. I can't remember the last time that happened, but I know it did, and it made me happy. I love how pretty you are, especially when you put on that dress. You know, the flowery one? I love how you ask me about my day, what I would like to store, and I love it when you... My face is red from how hard I'm thinking. My head's starting to hurt. Why is it so hard to come up with this stuff? Isn't it wrong? Didn't these things come naturally? Doesn't that make me a terrible child? It's like there's this border in my mind I just can't cross. All I can reach is the most surface level observation, as if everything beyond my immediate surroundings is swallowed up by an impenetrable darkness. It's like my memories are, that's right. Of course that would make sense. I look down at the notebook. Despite my reservations, I've managed to exhaust a good dozen pages. Skimming them now, my grammar isn't really very good. It was never that bad, was it? Perhaps it's the time I stopped. My hand feels sore. I shake my wrist and glance up at the clock. Crap, I really need to go. But it did feel so nice to write here. This really is a wonderful present. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Signed. Asya. Signed, Asya. Name is Asya. I close the book and grab the mittens I've left on the bed. They're really lovely too. Of course I'll wear them. I gotta get dressed. It must be cold by now, but that's best. I'll just down it quickly. Then I'll brush my teeth, brush my hair, make myself look decent, and then I'll be on my way. Luckily, it doesn't take long. I slip into my blankie, take a last look down the hallway. The door to the living room is still closed. There are no shadows on the other side. Quiet static. I think that's okay. Asya, goodbye, everyone. I'll leave my apartment. The door closes itself behind me. Everything is so quiet. It's still pretty early, I suppose. Sunday, too. I went to school yesterday, which means it's Sunday. People don't get up early again. That's why there aren't any. That's a good explanation. Even if it's wrong, even if I know why nobody's around, it's really true. The wound is closing. Soon the world will heal. The sky is a lovely muted indigo. I wish the street lamps weren't on so that I could see it a little better. The sun will have already come up by the time they're off. Pity, but there's also a lot of charm to how these streets look at this time of day. Especially with all the New Year's decorations. It's just that I seem to have grown a little tired of the dark. Don't worry, it's only a little. I like how the yellow lights contrast with the blue. I like how snowflakes flicker under burning beams. I like how snow mounds shimmer when they're just outside the rings of light. Actually, I want to get a better view. Can I really do this? I don't see why not. I look both ways, more out of habit than genuine caution. It's not like we had tons of cars driving through here before. Did we? I mean, everything's pretty close, though the cars driving past were mostly outsiders coming in to the city. We didn't get too many of those, I believe. That's how it should have been, logically speaking. But that's how it was. Sorry my head has been getting pretty foggy. Bear with me. I quickly walk into the middle of the road. Asya, right? Street. I've walked here all my life, but it looks much broader now. I like this. It feels fresh, walking down the road like that. No, I don't want to walk. It's childish, but my body feels like running. I've never flown in an airplane, but I've seen it on TV. They have these long tracks lined with guiding lights. It's like the street ahead with street lamps on each side. It's pretty close, right? And just like a plane, I'm going to ascend above the clouds, up to the stratosphere and beyond. This is my landing strip. I'll spread my wings, I'll rev my engine, and take off. Question mark. Haha, what are you doing? Oof. I stumble and collapse into the snow. What? I shuffle to get back up to see the person who just spoke to me. That voice, that laugh, it can't be. Lucia? Watch where you're stepping, will ya? Lucia? My body moves on its own. Lucia, whoa there. I fling my arms around her. She laughs and spins me around. Asya, Tosia. Here, you're... Haha, I missed you so much. Tosia, haha, been a while, hasn't it? Can't stop giggling, it's hard to speak at all. Tosia is laughing too. Settle down to catch our breaths. I'm so happy you're here. I really thought I'd never see you again. Tosia, hee, right back at ya. Man, look at you now though, all grown up. Saya, you've always changed a bit. Your voice is different. Tosia, huh? Really? Saya, yes. Tosia, wow. That's bonkers, I didn't notice at all. Saya, still say that. Tosia, what? Bonkers? Yeah, I got a problem with bonkers? Saya, I don't. Tosia, thought so. Tosia, can't believe it. It's been 3 whole years, but it's also like no time has passed at all. She looks a little older, but her personality is just as I remembered it. Tosia, so? Where are you heading? Saya, oh, I'm going to the research center. Tosia, huh? Why? Saya, I have something I need to do. It's important. Tosia, whoa, so serious. Saya, hee, yeah. Tosia, or Tosia, you're not gonna tell me what it is, are you? Saya, why, it's not really a secret. I'm going to send a message to the world. Tosia, a message? Like, love and peace? Saya, kind of. Tosia, man. We meet at last and you decide to act all cryptic? Give me a break. Saya, haha, sorry. You can tag along if you want. See everything for yourself. Tosia, why not just tell me? Bleh. Sure. Not like I have a choice. Saya, yay! We walked down the empty road chatting just like we did when we were children. I'm so happy. I just really couldn't. I couldn't imagine ever seeing her again. Talking to her. Hearing her voice. Tosia. My memory of her seems so spotty at times, but I'm glad I was right. I remembered her right. Tosia, how you been anyways? Saya, good. I still write and walk around, and I've met a lot of nice people. Yeah, like who? Saya, well, where do I start? First there were the guys at school. For a while I didn't have any friends, well after you left. But then they started talking to me. They joke with me every day. There's this boy, yeah. We talk with him sometimes. He, last week he bought me soda. So see it, yeah. Saya, Then there's Maria. See it, haha, Maria? Call her by her full name? Saya, no, not really, haha. It's just sounded natural for some reason. She's very popular, but she still finds time to talk to me. We hang out a lot, and she brought magazines to read with me. Oh, and we went to the cinema the other day. There was a Hollywood film showing. Tia, whoa, sounds fun. What was the name? Sorry, it was about a star, and my mind scrambles for anything, even the vaguest memory of what the movie was. But it's like looking through the glass pane of our living room, nothing but blurry shapes and muttering. Tia, you okay? Sorry, yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, there's been a lot on my mind. Tia, sure it looks like it. But hey, you're a real socialite now, huh? Who would have thought? Saya, no, it's nothing like that. Saya, I mean, compared to how it used to be. I'm glad to hear it, really. Saya, I guess. Thank you. Saya, maybe I shouldn't have come back at all. Saya, no. What are you saying, Tosia? Of course I'm... Tosia, I'm kidding. Jeez, you're so easy to tease. It ruffles my hair. Saya, you're mean. Tosia, yeah. Speaking of, the other kids aren't picking on you, are they? They are. And for some reason I called the guys my friends. Saya, picking? No, of course not. Tia, you sure? If I wanted to bully someone, you'd be top of the list. Saya, no. Seriously. Boys can get a little carried away with their games, but my friend never lets it go that far. Tia, your friend? You mean Masha? Saya, no, not her. Another girl. Her name is Ira. Tia, oh. Saya, Ira's really cool. She's amazing. You can come across as a little unfriendly at first, and the way she talks is sort of rough. She's a very kind person. And, now that I think about it, you two are pretty alike. Lucia, haha, well, if you say so. Wait, are you saying I talk like a brute? Saya, I didn't say that. I said sort of rough. Lucia, and I'm supposed to be the mean one? Saya, hee hee. It's not bad, though. I like that about you two. Lucia, uh-huh. Ever heard the words backhanded compliment? Saya, no, really. I'm a little jealous. I wish I could talk like that sometimes. Lucia, you know? Lucia, nah, never mind. Hey, you can't do that. Spit it out. Lucia, I said it's nothing. Forget about it. Come on. Lucia, please. For old time's sake. Lucia, don't make those eyes at me. Seriously, it's gonna sound bad. Saya, it's okay. You often say bad sounding things. Lucia, you. Fair enough. Alright, well. It's stupid. Scratches her head and looks away. Yeah. Lucia is just as she's supposed to be. Lucia, kind of a wuss. Saya, can't argue with that. Lucia, so when I was away, I kept thinking, man, she's probably having a real tough time over there. Those bastards better not touch her, or else. And then nothing followed. No else, because there was nothing I could do. I was so freaking mad, but seeing you now, I'm calmer. Smile a lot more than before. Saya, really? Nods. Those friends of yours are as great as you say they are. I guess I don't need to worry anymore. Saya, Tosia. Don't say anything. I knew it would come out lame. Saya, it's not lame at all. I mean, your worries, I really was sad when you left. Saya, I don't remember it very well, but there's this pain in my chest whenever I think back to that time. I think that for a long while, it was very hard for me. Saya, but then, little by little, I learned to be better because I realized something very important. That pain I felt when you left wouldn't go away by itself. It was my job to mend it. The emptiness I felt, I decided to fill it with wonderful things. Lucia, wonderful things? Anything nice would do. Tasty meal, warm blanket, a lovely book. Saya, but I was pretty bad at it when I just started. See how so? I guess I was picky, really. I kept thinking, is this thing good enough to qualify? There's nothing special about it. It's not beautiful enough. It's not sweet enough. There's nothing wonderful about it at all. Nonsense like that. But if I kept thinking that way, that hole inside me would never be filled. And I would never have enough. So you lowered your standards. Sorry, I wouldn't put it that way. I think I became more aware of myself. I thought about my place in the world. I thought about what really counts as wonderful. When you think wonderful, what does that word mean to you? Huh? Lucia says. Well, wonderful is wonderful. Something greater, like extraordinarily good. Saya, right. See, extraordinarily? And Saya, for something to be considered extraordinary, there needs to be an ordinary thing to serve as the base of comparison, right? Yeah, I guess. Saya, that empty space, the one that I wanted to fill so badly, it was still part of me. So I came to realize, me, my mind and body, those are my baselines. I am the world's measuring standard. When I worded that thought to myself, it was like my eyes finally opened. Everything suddenly became so clear. Everything in this world, it all became worthwhile. It all became extraordinary. It became wonderful. Yeah. I used to live under the impression that I had the right to judge everything by some universal quantifier. It's true there is a median value to everything, that perfect straight line that the whole world balances around, but what I failed to realize was that this median value, this idea of average, it was so far above me, so unreachably high, the idea of me labeling anything as unremarkable became laughably brazen. Saya, I still had some trouble, but feeling that emptiness became easier. So much easier. I didn't have to pick and choose anymore. So, please don't worry about me anymore. To me, each day it's brimming with wonderful things. Yeah? So have you filled it? That hole in your chest? Saya, I don't need to do that anymore. Because you're back. have you here now. Have my friends too. Asya? Ah. But I'm not in the friend category anymore. No, that's not what I meant. Asya, I'm teasing, dummy. You still take everything to heart, huh? Asya, you just don't let up. Asya, hey. Gotta make up for all the lost time anyways. Asya, listen, the stuff you said. Asya sighs. Looks like she's about to say something I'd rather not hear. Sorry, but I don't need this right now. Asya, oh look. The complex. What was she about to say? What was she about to say? I've been playing Marvel Rivals for the first time lately. First ever hero shooter. Just started playing it today because some Discord I'm in. Never talk in any Discord, but I'm just in a bunch of them. I just kind of just watch. I send like a few reactions, you know? And I think a message here and there, but no one acknowledges them. I just saw everybody like recap Marvel Rivals, and I was just like, holy shit. Like every person is posting their Marvel Rivals recap, and I'm like, I must be missing out. I just kind of like brushed it off because never liked any of the old hero shooters at all. Like I didn't like Overwatch at all, but this one's good, and I'm doing good. Like I'm doing phenomenal. I need to get my accuracy up. I've been getting only average like 30% accuracy on Moon Knight. He's the one I'm playing as right now. But man, there were the last match I did. I had 49 kills and 2 deaths. I was going crazy. I run towards the entrance. And I also live streamed it, by the way, for about 4 hours straight. I think Saturday. So if you want to follow my Twitch, there's a link. Just follow. I don't live stream often, but when I do, we can have some fun. I had some people join in and I had them play with me. Pretty good. I run towards the entrance. Asya, wait. For a second I hesitate. What am I going to say once I enter? They'll stare at me expectantly and I'll probably blurt out something weird. I'll make a total fool of myself. Then I'll know enough. That kind of thinking, that's just a force of habit. I know none of this will happen because... Asya, huff. Easy there, jeez. Asya looks over the door at the building's title plate. So, you're just gonna waltz into the place? Asya says. Asya, well, I'll give it a shot. Asya, the windows are all dark. Like, Asya, oh, yeah, it's open. Yeah. So this is the place that's causing all of this bullshit? It takes my eyes a couple of seconds to get used to the darkness. The hall. I haven't been here in so long. It doesn't exactly feel familiar. Asya, you think there's a light switch somewhere here? Asya, yeah, let's look. Asya, found it. Asya, wah. Room suddenly fills with light. Asya, ow. Asya, please give a warning next time. Asya, oops, sorry. I blinked to adjust my vision. Right. I don't recognize this place at all. I say it's been a long while, but it's only been 3 years. Everything from that time is still so hazy. Asya, well, where to? Asya, top floor. Go up the staircase. Asya, alright. How about grabbing a flashlight then? I don't want to search for switches every time we climb a floor. Asya, sure, but where would you get it from? Asya, the janitor should have one. I suppose. The empty janitor booth by the entrance is open as well. Asya marches in and begins shamelessly rummaging through the drawers. I skim the key rack. I'll probably need one to get to the roof, but for some reason I have this certainty that it won't. All the doors in this building are unlocked. I know this for a fact, but if you ask me why, I wouldn't have a satisfying answer. Asya, Not here. Not here. Oh. Whoa. Holy crap, check this out. He pulls out an outdated calendar. Every month has a bikini model. Go along with it. Asya, that's great. Asya, it's foreign too. Is that a Lithuanian? Asya, I'm not sure. Asya, looks like Mr. Janitor knew how to keep himself busy. Asya, we don't have that much time. Asya, yeah, I hear ya. Soon enough, she fishes out a flashlight from a box under the desk. Now we're as prepared as we'll ever be. Our footsteps echo through the empty building. First floor is still bright, but crossing into the second feels like diving into a pitch black pool. Asya, after a bit of fiddling, Asya shines the flashlight into the void ahead. The beam illuminates a statue by the wall. It's thin and weary, but the shadows cast has a rather intimidating shape. Tetsuya. Saya, are you scared? Tetsuya, me? No, I just don't like this place. Saya, I think it's interesting. Tetsuya, there's nothing interesting about it. It's just a big old garbage bin. Saya, that's harsh. Tetsuya, that's too soft. Honestly, I know you're kind of like that, but shouldn't you of all people be a tad more critical? Saya, why? Tetsuya, they're the reason we got split up in the first place. Doesn't that make you mad at all? Huh? Saya, I suppose, but I just don't remember it all too well. Saya, I see. Saya, I'm sorry. Tetsuya, don't worry about it. I'm just a bit surprised considering... Well, whatever. Maybe it's for the best. Saya, sorry. Tetsuya, apologize again and I'll kick you. Saya, what? So they split us up? Why? For what reason? We keep going up and up and up. The sky outside the windows is starting to brighten, but it's still too dark to walk without a flashlight. I think I'd really be creeped out if Tetsuya weren't here with me. And again, maybe not. There's nobody left to harm me after all. If I've made it this far, it means the universe has willed it. And if the universe has willed it, then I'm following a predetermined path. There's no point in fearing a fate that's predetermined. I should be scared. I shouldn't be worried at all. But I watch the halo and slide along the stairs and walls and railings, and I keep thinking of that scene from a cartoon, a really popular cartoon I can't recall the name of. The episode when they are stuck in a dark cargo hold, the bunny makes the scary shadow puppets appear in the flashlight. It got me so spooked as a kid. Of course, I'm not afraid of things like that anymore. It's just a vague memory that keeps rattling around in my head like a coin in the washer. A little irritating, but it's not worth dwelling on. Which reminds me. Saya, I know it's probably unpleasant for you, but... Tetsuya, yeah? Saya, do you remember why you had to leave? Tetsuya, that... Saya, you don't have to do if it makes you feel bad. Tetsuya, pissed is what makes me. I don't remember what they called it exactly. Some scientific mumbo jumbo. Osmotic distortion this, osmotic distortion that. I guess the fact that I exist didn't sit well with them. Saya, what? That's terrible. Tetsuya, man, it's just really got on my nerves. You were all up in arms about it too. I can imagine. Sorry. Seems like I couldn't do anything in the end. Tetsuya, you did everything you could. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they let you go after all that. Saya, what do you mean? Tetsuya, your ability. Saya, Tetsuya, you know, willing things into existence. Saya? Tetsuya, hey. Don't quote me on that, okay? I'm oversimplifying and, it was all pretty complicated, you know? Not like all your wishes came true or whatever. But essentially, they said you had the potential to cause big distortions. Big distortions. Saya, that's... I hold my head. Right, that does sound about right. Something like that. I've heard of something like that before. 3 years ago? No, not just then. Long after. I've heard very similar words. I've known someone who wanted to create a distortion but failed. Because... And they said you were one of them? Tetsuya, distortions? Pretty much. I think that I tipped off some sort of radar. Saya, I see. That rings a bell. A bell I can just barely hear. An office, wires, someone talking to me in a friendly voice. Ah, it's all so dark. Penetrable. I feel as if I'm trying to illuminate a ballroom with a matchstick. Damn it. Tetsuya, do you remember anything after? Saya, after you left? Tetsuya, yeah. Aside from the stuff you already told me. Saya, well, I furrow my brows. After Tetsuya left, after she left, what happened right after she left? All I can remember is the feeling of deep despair. Tetsuya, geez, it's fine. You look like you're gonna pop a vein. I'm sorry, it's just really hard. I feel like I'm just about to grasp it, but it slips away. It slips into this awful feeling. Like I've lost all hope. Tetsuya, well, who cares if you don't remember the details? I'm here now, yeah? Saya, yeah. I'm really happy about that. Let's see a hee hee. I got that the first time. Let's see. Oh, look. Saya, that mural. I remember it. Let's see, so that head of yours ain't completely empty. Saya, not like I forgot stuff on purpose. Totsia, can never be too sure with you. Saya, now you're just being mean. Totsia, sorry. I approach the wall, my fingers trace the edges of the mosaic. It's so cold. I feel like I'm repeating movements. My eyes are drawn to the large window panes just to the right. It's already. A light pink glow emanates from the far-off mountain ridge. So we don't need a flashlight anymore. Totsia plops into the armchair, switching it off. Saya, I think I know why they let me go. Totsia, yeah? Why? Saya, because I wasn't special. I can't tell you exactly how I know, but I think everyone is able to do it. To create these irregularities. Totsia, that's so? Saya, it's just a feeling I have. My memory is spotty after all, but I figure it works like this. Distortions grow with belief, so the more people are involved, the easier they are to stabilize. Maybe some people just don't need as much outsider help to make them stick. Some even cause them unintentionally. Totsia, like you? Saya, probably yes. If my ability is what you say it is, but it exists in every living being, most just don't realize it for some reason. Tia, well then, it better stay that way. Saya, you think so? Tia, yep. Where else do you get this? Gestures around the hall. Saya, the complex? Tia, the complex. The people. The whole freaking city. Everything just gets twisted. There are things in this world not meant for humans. Most have that mental barrier for a reason. Saya, but what about you? You probably wouldn't exist if it weren't for this. Totsia, what are you talking about? Of course I would. You just call me by another name. Huh? Totsia, I mean, I'd still be Totsia. You simply wouldn't label me as a distortion. Saya, I'd never call you something like that. Totsia, well, that's just the scientific term. Deny it all you want, that's how the world defines me. Saya, I don't care about that. You're a friend to me. You always will be. Totsia, sure. That's nice of you. That's not what I'm getting at. To be frank, I don't think there's anything wrong with the whole distortion label. I just hate being grouped in with the stuff they're doing here. Saya, Totsia, the distortions produced by this place are nothing like me. They're too calculated, too institutional. But I was born from a wish made in earnest. If both of us had never known these rules, what the world deems as balanced or unbalanced, I'd still exist. You would just call me a miracle. Saya. Tia, you. Forget I put it like that, okay? Asya, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but did I ever tell you about it? About the world always rebalancing itself? I know this, but how do you... Yeah? What they're doing here is a crime, not just against the stability of the universe or whatever. I couldn't care less about that. It's an insult to everyone's hopes and prayers, because whatever change they're trying to enact comes from a mandate, not the heart. This great distortion, irregularity, whatever you call it, it's not a sin in itself. The cynicism behind it is. Totsia sighs and reclines back into the armchair. I don't have anything to argue with. I see. I thought I've reached the very end. I didn't think I could fall any deeper in love, not at this point, and yet here I am. So it turns out that quite the romantic. So pure of heart, huh? You have a heart? Not in a traditional sense, of course, but it doesn't matter. Whatever passes for a heart in you, I hope my message reaches it. The glow keeps getting brighter. I check the clock on the wall. Saya, Totsia, you have 30 minutes left. Let's go. Totsia, yes, sir. Finding the exit to the roof doesn't take long, just a separate staircase down the hallway. I press on the handle. No resistance. Guess I was correct. There's no need for keys anymore. Of course there isn't. Everything is becoming right. Everything is returning to its most natural state. All of the lock values have been reset to 0. What is the default state of a lock? It's being opened. Saya, right. So bright outside. I blink a little. Woo. If this was summertime, I think I would get blinded. Little by little, my vision adjusts. I blink again, just staring straight ahead. And then I see it. There's the morning light. Pink haze sprawls over the vast horizon. It fades into the softest yellow hue, then into cyan, then into a sleepy purple shade. Darkness is now far behind, retreating back into the icy tundra. In the city rests below. What was its name again? I suppose that isn't important anymore. The streetlights are already off. The roads are clean and quiet. The windows of the blocks burn pink. Everything's silent. Everything's at ease. And right above me, stretching up into the soft violet sky, is the radio tower. Asya, the snow. Asya, huh? Asya, it's falling upwards. Asya, what? I take a look around. Whoa, you're right. I didn't even notice. The white flakes split off from the snow mounds and calmly float up to the heavens. How cute. Everyone's going home. I stretch my arms out. The snow coats the bottom of my mittens. Asya, by the way, you're still afraid of heights. No, not really. They were never that scary. Asya, oh yeah? How about that time at the Ferris wheel? I was 9. Ah. Asya, Well, look at you. I remembered. I remember that. Asya, you sure did. Your memory's real selective, huh? And merciless. Asya, no, a lot of things are suddenly much clearer. Asya, yeah? Asya, yeah, they're not good things, but Asya, I see. I used up all the matches Asya gave me. The dark ballroom, the massive hall, couldn't hope to ever illuminate it in full. Thin morning light began to creep in through the windows. The corners are still drenched in darkness. The shadows cast by the columns, rows of flat back chairs and drapery are still the same impenetrable black, but I can finally see around me. I see where I am, the lovely pattern on the marble floor, the beautiful exotic faces, dozens of paintings lining the walls. There I go again. Ballroom, lavish decor. Who am I kidding? The place that I struggled so hard to see was no more than a stuffy little room. The morning light shines through a concrete crack, not through an arched window. The beam falls not on marble but onto there isn't much to fall on. My own pathetic figure writhing on the floor crying for Asya, the smell of gasoline inside a pitch-black body shop. A shattered window leaving painful cuts. Apologizing to everyone's parents, my dad getting fed up with my hysterics. My mother's sad, embarrassed face. It's all just so boring. Asya, 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 sorry. Asya, what for? Asya, you asked if I remembered anything from right after you went away. Asya, so? Asya, it's not even worth talking about. Asya, you already knew that, right? Asya, yeah. You're still gonna do it? Asya, of course. That doesn't change anything. Asya, glad to hear that. Well then, up we go? I nod. Asya, up we go. I hate to admit it, but looking up through the metal railings makes me a bit nervous. I grab onto the service ladder and give it a shake just to make sure. Seems very stable. Not even a rattle. That's good. I mean, of course it should be safe. This place had to be well maintained. And relatively speaking, the climb isn't all that high. There are much taller radio towers out there. Even if I had to climb one of those, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm really not afraid of heights. I wasn't lying. I wouldn't be scared. Asya, you alright? Asya, yes, all good. What am I doing? At this point, I have no right to hesitate. I step onto the ladder and begin the climb. Asya follows suit. Clank, 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 clank. My boots aren't exactly made for this. Gotta be careful not to slip. I didn't think of it at first, but now that I'm a dozen meters up above the floor of the roof, the cold in my hands is becoming harder to ignore. Even with mittens on, it's freezing to the touch. Must be the thin layer of ice wetting the wool. Oh well, letting go isn't an option and neither is climbing down. Asya, you holding up okay? Asya, yes, I'm fine. Asya, you sure? You seem to be getting tired. Asya, I'm okay. Lucia, listen. We both know you're a wimp, alright? No use in playing tough, so it's chill if you just... Saya, I said I'm fine. I climb faster. Lucia, ha ha ha. You... I climb. So you changed after all, haven't you? I climb. Saya, what do you mean? Lucia, I'm not sure. It just feels like it. I climb further. Keep looking up. Up, only up. We're halfway there already. I can see the platform getting bigger. Looking at the side is a distraction. Looking down is punishable by firing squad. If I look down, I will be executed. No worse, they'll send me very far away. No, 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 no. I don't want to go far away. I don't want to look down. I don't want to meet eyes with her. Lucia, you, Saya, yes? Lucia, do you have, like, script prepared for your message? Saya? My message? Lucia, yeah. Saya, no, there's no script. Lucia, ha. So you're just gonna scream whatever pops into your head? Saya, something like that. I climb further. My message. Perhaps I should have brought a note. Not because it was ever meant to be a verbose or anything. No, I wanted to make it short and to the point right from the start. At least it sounds like something I would want, knowing myself. Knowing me. Ah. The longer I go, the higher I climb. The more confused I feel. It's pretty stupid. I know sometimes I'd walk into the room looking for something but forgot what I came for right away. It's just like that. Something that was so obvious to me 2 steps ago is now a mystery, so I rewind and try to carefully retrace my path, but I am already 2 steps above. And while my mind was busy trying to recover missing fragments, more slipped out. I climb further. I can't afford to get distracted, so I'll get back to my point. The point I was making, right? I don't need a script. It would be nice to have a note in retrospect, what with me being all dumb and woozy. But even now, I'm too worried about messing up the words. They don't matter that much. They're only vessels. Those are important for any message, of course, but when the emotion that overwhelms me is so strong, I'm sure that it can reach its destination no matter the form. It's strange. It seems like so much is slipping away, slipping, but this one feeling hasn't diminished a bit. It's like every cell of my body is abuzz, and in my head, the blank spaces that won't stop forming don't remain empty for long, because the feeling, this warm, wonderful emotion comes pouring in and fills them up to the brim. It's really, really lovely. I climb further. Me, oof. I cover my face, it's so windy up here. I hope my scarf doesn't get caught on anything. I crawl up to the platform and immediately slouch against the tall antenna. The ache that's been numbing my arms and legs for a good portion of the climb has suddenly become very apparent. Ow. Hey, past me. Would it really be so hard to exercise once in a while? Girl, wah. Finally. The girl crawls out behind me. At least she's high on energy. Girl. Man, and it is breezy up here or what? Ah. Her eyes are glued to the view in front. What's the expression? I can't blame her though. It's breathtaking. Girl, whoa. Are you seeing this? Me. Yeah. Girl, this is bonkers. Bonkers. You're not reacting at all. Come on. Everything's so tiny. Wahaha. I can see so far. Me. It's really beautiful. I'm just a little tired. You. Give me a minute. Girl, woohoo. Her voice is drowned out by the howling wind. She laughs. The rising snow is viciously pelting her face, but she doesn't seem to care. Running back and forth around the platform, giggling and screaming profanities as loud as she can. She's so happy. It makes me happy too. I stand up and swipe the snow off the back of my coat. The clumps detach and float into the sky. The sky feels so close. I reach my hand up and, yeah, no, I'm not tall enough. Of course, there's this antenna right beside me. That's the peak propping up the sky. Around 5 more meters until I'll be able to make contact. I don't think I can climb it though. There's nothing to grab onto. Frankly, I'm too tired to try. Me, hey. I call out to the girl. Girl, what's up? Me, come here. It's about time. Girl, oh. She skitters closer, still wearing a huge grin on her face. I fix the scarf around her neck. Me, it's cold. Cover up a little. Girl, you still worry about that? Me, don't pout. I don't want you to catch anything, that's all. Lets out a sigh of resignation. Girl, are you my mom or something? Me, haha, I could be. You never know. Girl, no way. Me, why not? Girl, you look too young. Me, maybe I'm blessed with useful looks. Girl, uh-huh, where's my dad then? Me, dead. I poison him. Girl, scary. Me, hee hee. Girl, me, it's rising. Girl, ah. On. Light. White, blinding light emerges from the endless mountain ridge. Jagged line of the horizon catches fire. It's burning high and wide in red, orange, and pink in the most painful shades the human eyes can see. The flames are caught by the hallowing wind and start to spread across the melting fields of snow, closer and closer and closer and closer until I turn my head. The figure of the girl beside me is bathed in the violent morning rays. Her hair is the same color as the blazing hills. Her face is so familiar and warm it makes my chest hurt. Me, you. Your name. What's your name? Girl, She turns. I feel as if my body, my entire world has reached a boiling point. Me, your name. Who are you? Girl, sorry, I'm not sure. And you are me, girl? Girl, I see. That's okay. Me okay? Girl, It's alright if you don't remember. It's probably not important. Really think so? Girl, yes. 'Cause I feel like I've known you for a very long time. Me too. Girl, ahaha, that's wonderful. And there's nothing to worry about, right? Me, I guess so. It's just that, girl, What's wrong? Me, I feel like I had something very important to do. A message. I think I was supposed to send a message. Girl, message? Like a transmission? Me, probably, yeah. Since we're on top of a radio tower. Girl, yeah. That makes sense. What's the transmission? Me, I don't know. I can sense it. There's this feeling I need to get through no matter what. Girl, oh, okay. That's good. And who are you sending the message to? Me? It's for, I look around. The endless tundra wraps around the globe. The western front looks cold and dark, but soon the fire will spread over the surface of the earth and fill the sky. The little town below is already engulfed. The metal tower is red from the heat like a blade ready to be laid against an anvil. Little by little, everything burns up. In a few moments, the entire planet will combust. The sun keeps rising, the days breaking on the searing peaks. The girl I know is smiling at me. The girl I know. This girl. How many times have I seen her face? How many times has she seen mine? I can't say, I really can't remember. But I know her better than any other person on planet Earth, and I think she knows me better than anyone too. I know her eyes have seen me at my worst, and I can only hope they've seen me at my best. Is my best enough to outweigh my worst? I wish I knew. But she's still here with me. Even after witnessing my lowest, most embarrassing, most disgusting moments, she's still giving me such an earnest smile. The person closest to me. The person standing in the ring of fire. My best friend in the whole entire world. Girl, is something wrong? Me, no, not at all. I shake my head. Who is my message for? There's only one reasonable answer. Me. I have something to tell you. Girl, what? Well, what? Me, that's right. I have a transmission for you. So get your receivers ready. Girl, me? Me, yep. Alright, transmission starting. In 3, 2... Girl, wait, okay. I'm listening. I'm on the line. Me, he. A 1... December 28, 1986. The polar night over all districts of Vorkuta, including the towns of Vorga Shore, Komsomolsky, Molda, Oktyabrski, Ramysleny, Iletsky, Severny, Solbayarny, and the closed city of Vorkuta 5 has officially ended. Complete failure to establish contact with Vorkuta 5 via landline, radio, or telegraph was registered by municipal authorities in Vorkuta during the late morning hours. At 11 Moscow Standard Time, a KGB investigative unit accompanied by a military escort confirmed arrival at the designated location. No personnel were present at any of the city's checkpoint gates. Over the subsequent hours, the deployed unit conducted a comprehensive survey of the area and was unable to identify any trace of human or animal presence. All residential and administrative buildings were found unsecured, with no evidence of forced entry, disorder, or sign of indicative of panic or evacuation. Additionally, military detachments were deployed to secure the perimeter and conduct further inspection. A contingent of government officials and a technical commission was dispatched to retrieve confidential documentation and sensitive materials from the local research complex. All documents related to classified work on structural dynamics have since been transferred to the USSR State Archive. Continuous radio transmission originating from the town's communication tower was located and disabled. The intent of the transmission remains undetermined. While the broadcast could be interpreted as a malicious hijacking, the surrounding circumstances prohibit such a conclusion at this time. Public disclosure of the event has been withheld. Close relatives of missing Vorkuta 5 residents have been issued monetary compensation in the amount of 200 rubles per case. Addendum: unverified civilian reports indicate that the aforementioned transmission continues to be intermittently received across various locations in the Komi Republic despite full shutdown of city infrastructure. The signal is most clearly detected between 10:30 and 11 Moscow Standard Time. The transmission consists of a repeated phrase in Morse code, the content of which remains under review. Student A, okay. E, and pause. Y. Student B, come on. You're so freaking slow. Student A, damn it, give me a second. O. Student B, should have just done it myself. Would have been faster, I bet. Student A, you. Student B, what? You know it's true. Student A. Student B, what? Student A. Student B, well, is this a joke or, because if you really... Student A, the message, idiot. That's what it says. Student B, oh, huh? Serious? Student A, yes, look. Student B, oh, really funny. Ugh. Man. This was Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. This game was pretty fucking good, and I think it's free. It was pretty fucking good. This is the second visual novel in a row I played that has made me fucking cry. I don't know how much I'm gonna keep in of me crying in this one. Because in Mobile Murder Mystery, I cut pretty much most of it out. And I ended it pretty quick because I was just like, I can't. I just loved every character so much. Except for Vadim. I fucking hate him. I really love Asya. I love Marina. I loved Ira. And we finally got to meet Totsia. It just felt so bad that everybody I knew just disappeared at the very end. And it didn't seem like I was seeing really good moments of them either as they disappeared. And you could probably tell with when my parents disappeared and with how I kept describing how the streets were all empty. I knew everyone was disappearing and Marina and all of them were gone. No one was coming back. I knew it was the end for everybody, including Asya. I just blankly was like, you know, I just want to enjoy it. I just want to enjoy it. And be happy in the moment for as long as possible. I hate it when people go. I can't stand it. That's why I struggle with playing any game, story-wise. Or even watching animes as of lately. I hate when things end. So much. I was very happy that for Asya, even knowing she just had a very twisted worldview, this is probably her best ending for what she wanted. She never wanted to leave the town anyways. But it seemed weird. Like, I thought Ira was the transmission, but I think the transmission was for Totsia. But it looked like I became Totsia in the last minute, because when I looked at the person, it looked like I was looking at Asya. Leading up, like, we were at the mosaic mural, the research complex. I had that feeling all over again. My whole body was like just hurting. And I just knew. This was amazing. I don't know what else to say I love the art. I loved... Well, I guess the gallery's here. Because, yeah, with Ira, she disappeared so soon. And then we only got to see her in these moments. Yeah, I was definitely looking at Asya. Love y'all. So much. We're almost at 200. Let's just keep going. Makes me happy. I hope I make y'all happy. I hope I provide content that y'all, when you get some time and watch it, that you guys enjoy it. That's all I can ever hope for. But I gotta go. I'm breaking down. Peace.